Hello guys, Mr. Kemsley here, and today I'm going to show you how to build Heavy Rider and his Motobug Jimmy. Let me just start out by saying that this is probably going to be the worst of the hard-boiled heavies, just because I think I've mentioned this in my Big the Cat video. I barely have any Lego purple pieces, so this is kind of jumbled together, and it's not the best, but I would think that the Motobug makes up for it pretty much, so yeah. Well, let's get into it, I guess. Starting off with Heavy Rider himself, you might notice a couple things that might bother you. Say for these feet example, I use the 1x2 slopes, and there is no 1x1 tile stud there, just for a reason that I'll show you later. But these should be purple. I don't have these in purple, I'm not sure if they make them, but they should be purple, but I don't have them in purple, which is why I didn't do them. So those are the legs, basically the exact same thing, but with no 1x1 plate there. For the head, it's basically the same that I've done before. I've just added a little purple cheese slope there. Instead of adding a 1x1 tile, I've added a 1x2 tile. Just put it on there. It's very loose and such, and that's kind of a knight's helmet. It's not the best, but it is what it is. On the front here, front panel, we have a 1x2 jumper plate, and I've put a 1x1 cone piece there. On this side, we have a 1x2 tile on the bottom, and then another cone up here, same with that side. Right here for the arms, there is nothing on the bottom. There should be a 1x1 purple tile, preferably, if I don't have one. Again, I'm not sure if they 100% make one, so I don't have them. So for the arms, I just have the normal arms, and then I have two studs, and I've just put those on, and all of them I think should have an extra stud if I haven't, so all of them before Heavy Magician I think should have an extra stud just because it adds more mobility to them. So if you have made any of the other hard-boiled heavies, I would definitely recommend adding an extra stud. It might look a little longer, but it does help with mobility, and they don't fall off as much. The back, those two panels are the exact same. There should be another jumper with a spike here, but I don't have one, so I used a vent piece instead. And that's my mishmangled Heavy Rider. So let's show you pretty much the main part of the build is Jimmy the Motobug. So now I'm going to go through and show you how to build Jimmy the Motobug, and yeah, that's what he's called, or at least that's what it says. And I also forgot to mention that Heavy Rider is also a female character, so yeah, that's that, I suppose. So the Motobug I'm showing you how to build is actually very accurate to the LEGO Dimensions one, and I actually looked at the pictures and such and the in-game model, and I've pretty much made exactly what it looks like, although I do have a couple modifications just because I made it the way I wanted it to. So anyway, let's go through this. So start by grabbing one of these pieces. It's like a tire piece, but it's not one of the normal ones. It's got like a little hole in the middle. And grab a tire, stick that in. Then you're going to want to grab one of these pieces, those weird Technic pieces. Grab one of these little blue Technic pins with the stud jumper on top. Stick it there. Grab one of the axle, I think the axle, right? That makes sense. Gray pins, it's a small one. Stick the wheel on there. And want to make another one and stick it on the other side like that. That will be the base wheel for the Motobug, and you might have to just pull them out a little so that it can spin a little better. And now I'm going to show you how to build the sides of Motobug. Okay, so start by taking one of these pieces. It's like a 1x1 or 1x2, whatever you want to call it, but it's a curved piece. Grab a 1x2 plate, stick it there. Grab a red cheese slope, put it on the end there. Grab two red tile stud or 1x1 tiles, stack them on top of each other. Put them down there. Grab one of these 1x1 with a little side stud thing sticking out like that. There we go. And then grab a yellow stud with a hole in the middle. Then grab a claw piece. Stick it there like that. And then grab one of these 1x1 with pieces. Kind of looks like a car mirror if you put it there. Could be a nice car mirror or something. Stick it like that. Now grab one of these pieces. These are, if you, I don't know how often they're in sets anymore. I think they are somewhat. but they are the lever pieces, and I've just taken out the main lever part, and it makes just a nice little dome piece there, and it looks good like that. Then grab a 1x1 round, stick it there, and there you go. That's pretty much the side of it. Then take your wheel piece, and I believe you stick it on like that. So put the little blue thing up on top like that, and then you can guess that you're probably going to want to make the same thing but just mirrored. So essentially all you're doing is you're putting the little jet thing on the opposite side when you make another one, and then yeah, now we're going to make the main middle and face. Okay, so grab one of these pieces. It's like a big rainbow arc piece. Get a 1x3 tile, stick it on top like that. Grab a 1x2 1x2 rounded thing, whatever you want to call that. Jeez, I don't know names. Come on. Stick it there. Grab it 1x1. Put it on the bottom like that. Then grab one of these pieces. It's the little minifigure thing. I think it was. I think it first came in the Lego Movie sets in gray, but I have a red one here. Stick it there. Grab one of these pieces. It's a 1x1 with a claw type thing, or a connection, pole connection on the top like that. If we get a closer view, there we go. Then grab your special face. So what I've done here is I have a 2x2 round with a jumper, and then I have a 2x2 rounded on the bottom piece. Those come with ships, and I've put a custom sticker on there. It's not the best, whatever, I kind of rushed on it, but it is what it is. And then stick it like that. Now for the little antenna in the game, it uses a grape piece, believe it or not, or whatever you want to call it. Gary's eyes from SpongeBob, whatever. And you're just going to want to stick those on the top. Now if you have paint and you're willing to paint your Lego grape piece yellow, then go ahead, because that's probably the best option, and it would make it look the best. And this is a small piece, it's hard to put on. And there you go. And then like that. Now finally what you're going to want to do is take that whole main body piece thing, whatever, and just stick it on like so. Okay, we're having some issues because I'm pretty sure I put it on wrong. The wheels are going to want to go around this way so that the back is connected, or the blue's connected to the back. Stick that on top. Hopefully that connects this time. And nice and snug. Perfect, and that doesn't look right. Okay, 1x3 on the bottom. This is connected to the top, like that. Then you grab the smooth with the 1x1, stick it like that. Then you take this minifigure piece there. Then you take the Motobug face and head, stick it there. Then you put it on like that. Perfect, he looks beautiful. Now, to connect, say, Heavy Rider to the Motobug, we're going to just use two simple pieces. These pieces, the same pieces I used on the rockets here. Now, I couldn't find these in red, but preferably these should be red, just so that they blend in with the Motobug. And you just want to stick both of them so that they're facing backwards like that. And then to connect your Heavy Rider, you just want to put the legs on like this essentially, and this is why I didn't put 1x1 tiles on here, just so that when they connect they can still move around and such. And you can see that that connects quite nicely. Same with the other leg, it will connect to the other side like that, and you can position the feet however you want and then bend him back. Maybe bend the feet down a little so that he's riding it, and then like that. Let's put the camera down a little just so you can get a better view of that. There you go. And you might be thinking, okay, I built my guy, but he won't stand up. Well, I have a solution for that. I've grabbed these ice cream popcorn pieces, whatever you want to call them. Stick them on the engines so that they look like smoke coming out of the back. It's drifting or something. And if you kind of just lean it back, it looks like he's, I don't know, doing a wheelie, but you're always doing a wheelie on a Motobug, so does it really matter? I don't know. Well, that's Heavy Rider and his Motobug Jimmy, or her Motobug Jimmy. There we go, sorry. I did forget that I've also made a mace. So, to show you how to build that, it's very basic actually. Here, let's just open it up. It's a 1x1. There we go, 1x1 in the middle. And I've just got studs here, and I connected the small one there with the cheese lope on either side here. Oh, so this is, I've got a pole connection in the middle. These studs right here are actually open studs, and see how that's the bottom of the brick there, where usually it would connect to a stud, but instead I just have the pole through there. On either side here I have these 1x1 round pieces, which I have connected to these guys on either side. They go on, there we go. And then on either side, here and here, I've just used 2 studs, and I put those, just connected those, and you're actually going to put those in first before the longer ones. And then obviously I didn't put spikes on all sides because, I mean, I didn't need to for the picture. And then this piece, the chain piece, I've just slipped on here because, say if I were displaying it, it's not like you're going to see that. Then I've grabbed one of these little satellite poles or pole connection in clear and just stick it on the bottom, which is why I don't have a spike there. And then you can just pretty much just connect that to Heavy Rider's hand, just in between the little Technic piece and the ball joint, or the glove. There you go. I'm calling it a glove, but it's probably a different, it's called a different piece. And yeah, that is Heavy Rider, her Motobug Jimmy, and her mace. Well, there we go. 4 of the hard boiled heavies done, and Heavy King still to do. They'll be coming soon, so you can expect that within the next day or 2. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment down below if you have any feedback or suggestions for future builds. I appreciate anything, so don't feel bad to hurt my feelings or something like that. I appreciate anything, even if it's negative or positive feedback, so thanks a lot guys for supporting me, and yeah, hopefully you can hit my next goal of 200 subscribers. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.